Hey guys, you're here with Pedro and Goran once again, and you're here for your free pick in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday between Sporting and Eintracht Frankfurt. This is a game that could decide uh, who's going to be advancing past the group stage. This group is very curious, Pedro, because every single one of these four teams can still advance and can still get knocked out. But I think that if either of these two teams between Sporting and Eintracht want to advance, they will need a win. So, should we expect an open game here, Pedro?
Sporting is playing the season on this game because Sporting has been eliminated from the Portuguese Cup by a team from League Three, what is a kind of humiliation. In the national championship is already 12 points behind Benfica, and Benfica is making the a greatest soccer season at the same level at the times of Eusébio da Silva, who is a contemporary of Pelé.
Yeah.
So Benfica is playing really great. Sporting has zero chances to win the national championship this year. From the Portuguese Cup, as I said, pull out in the first round with the League Three team. And now Sporting it's in a kind of desperation spot because if Sporting is eliminated from the champions, the season is it's over. So Sporting only needs a draw for lucky. Why only needs a draw? Because the tiebreaker rules or criterions give advantage against Tottenham because it's a win and a draw, and with the win abroad against Eintracht Frankfurt, if Sporting has a draw, we'll have already advantage because it's a win and a draw. So Sporting is playing very careful. But what I saw from the previous games from Eintracht Frankfurt abroad is that Eintracht Frankfurt like to attack and score in the first half. That's what I saw. He scores in the first half against Marseille, the 1-0 nil it was at 42 minutes. And even against the Tottenham abroad, he scores in first. So I think Tottenham will score. I think Tottenham will score. And probably will score in first. And
Eintracht, you mean?
Sporting will. Yes, I track. And Sporting will fight for the result. So I think this is a type of 2-1 game, 2-2 game. I go with the over 2.5. I like the choice, the minus to 120. I'm repeating this pick with Sporting. Only didn't catch against Olympique Marseille because for the circumstances of the game, because Sporting was with two players with red card and the game was over, and Olympique Marseille used that honor code without shooting on the target, playing 11 against 9. So I will repeat the pick. Over two and a half, a game with goals, a 2-1 game, a 2-2 game, something like that, or a 3-1 game, something like that. And that's my pick, over 2.5.
Yeah, I do like goals in this one, Pedro. Like you said, Sporting is perfectly happy with the draw here. That will keep them in the second place, possibly even first. Depends on the result from that other game between Tottenham and Marseille. But Eintracht Frankfurt needs a win here. And even though they have been playing inconsistently so far this season, they play well for a couple of games, then they go down for a next game. They can't really defend well. They lost to Borussia Dortmund this past weekend in Bundesliga, but like you said, Sporting hasn't been doing that well in the Primeira Liga. They got knocked out of the Portuguese Cup as well, and after they started the Champions League with what, two wins, they cooled off by a lot since then, and they have conceded 7 goals in their next what, 4 games, maybe even 3 games. But this is a very important game for them, so they are not allowed to lose, and for that they will need to score at least a goal here if they want to stay on that second place. So you like over 2.5. I will take that a step further, Pedro, and I will take both teams to score and over 2.5 for plus money. I think we see goals on both sides, and I think this is going to be a game with a very little defense on either side. And with that, I think we see goals. So both teams to score and over 2.5 for me.
I hope Sporting don't let me down on this one because it's a very important game. And Sporting, I hope Sporting can score more than one goal, and that's what I'm rooting for.
Yeah, because you are a Sporting fan, I will be rooting
Yeah.
for Sporting as well, Pedro. And I
Uh,
do hope they can beat Eintracht and they can get to the next stage of the Champions League.
I I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you.
That's it, guys. These were your free picks in Sporting versus Eintracht in the Champions League on Tuesday. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Check out the rest of the free content up on my YouTube channel, and we'll see you soon with more free picks.